Okay, Sadnam, can you hear me? You can hear me all right? Good. Well, I think it's good. All right, are we live, Sad? All right. Sadnam, everybody, good morning. Just let there be Jai Jagdish. Okay, fantastic. Wow. Far on, all of these people are here. Sadnam, is there anybody brand new to Kundalini Yoga that's never done a Kundalini Yoga class before? This gentleman right in front. God, rock on. Yes, hello. Oh, yes, you. Well, one counts. One counts. One's good. One is great. This morning, there are a few times in our practice that we will be doing breath of fire. Did anyone teach you breath of fire? No? Where's Damanjoti? I want to hammer her. Did anyone teach you breath of fire? No? Damanjoti! Where are you? Okay, well, we can handle it. We can do that, right? It's all right. I guess you really need to hear my phone ring. All right, breath of fire is one long breath. It's considered one breath because the exertion is only on the exhale. We allow the armature of the body to draw the breath in. So if you have a favorite puppy, I like to think about the labs because they're all about it, you know. When a puppy's panting, well, let's stick out our tongue and let's pant from down here. Think about pulling the belly back to make the pant. Down low, down low. Okay, now stop. Now let's go really slow. Okay, beautiful. Breath of fire is doing that through your nose, or as directed. In this class, it's all through the nose. I suggest somebody bring this gentleman one or two bolsters just to get up a little higher. So take a little pressure off the hips. If you find that you're sitting like this and you're rolled back to the back of your sits bone, your sits bones are curved, yeah? Yeah. Okay. That's much better. He's good. Okay. So we got these curved bones. They're called the sits bones because we sit on them. And if you find yourself sitting to the back curvature of your sits bones, that means that your hips are likely means that your hips are tight. So if you elevate your bottom, it drops your hips down and allows you to sit nice and straight and vertical. And we like to be vertical so that the energy can move both physical and subtle through the spine. This morning, we're very fortunate to be here. There are many people who aren't, obviously. And there are even people who wanted to be here who couldn't be here. And yet here we are. So we're all very blessed to be together, especially in Anahata, which is an incredible studio here in Scottsdale. I mean, it's just like, you come in the door and you can feel it. And that's because the focus of the yogic practice here is that it's a spiritual practice. Yoga is a spiritual practice. Why do we want to be spiritual anyway? Because we want to be happy. Every human being wants two things: to be happy, whether they know it or not, and to be right. We all want to be right, which correlates to happiness, because if I'm right, it's all good. If I'm right, thumbs up, right? So what is this thing about being right? For generations. It's in your DNA. It's in our DNA. Our DNA wants to be right. For centuries, the human psyche wants to be right so that it can feel secure. We want to be right. And there's a couple of things. One is feelings, right? When I feel like it's right, like it's good, when I feel like I'm heard, then it's all cool. It's good. Because feelings are very, very important. Feelings are how we get our input. Some of it. And then beside feeling, there's only one thing that trumps feelings. I hesitate to use that word because it's got a whole lot. Well, no, just because, I don't want you to think that this is apolitical or non-political. There's only one thing that supersedes feeling, and that is commitment. Commitment, which is a dirty word in much of the vocabulary. What? I'm committed to you? You want me to be committed to you? No. This weekend is good. This week it's great, but commitment is what will supersede and is more important to the human happiness than feeling. Commitment, how do we apply our commitment? The reason we do yoga and meditation is to marshal our energies, our physical, our mental, and our spiritual energies to move toward being satisfied. Wouldn't it be great to be satisfied all the time? It's so easy not to be satisfied. In fact, you're told you shouldn't be satisfied. Just turn on the television, for God's sake. Open your phone, and everybody's telling you shouldn't be satisfied because you don't have the latest one of these. You don't have, right? I mean, that's just the nature of the social psyche. What we see and what we perceive is different. And the only way to become aware of that difference and use our personal energy is through a committed practice that brings that about. What you see is what you see. You see what you... How is it that she and I can look at this over here and we see the same thing, but we perceive something very different? Because perception is individual. Perception is unique to each and every human being. So how we see what is and what we perceive are two different things. And what you perceive either takes you toward being right or not right. This isn't right. You ever been in that? No, not you guys. What? Well, that isn't right. What you're seeing is what you're seeing. Your perception is that it isn't right. You with me? I don't think so. Are you with me? You understand? Yeah, I mean, this is just basic. This is what a human being is. The light of the mind in existence now. What I see is what I see. How do we change what we see? Where does perception come from? It doesn't come from what we see. It comes from the blank space in the processing of what we see. Oh, she's laughing because she's going through this whole thing right now as to what her eyes perceive and what her brain picks up. It's a whole science of neurology. So what you see and what you perceive are not the same, and perception is driven by what you don't see. The space in between what you see. Think about a film, a movie. Movie runs at 30 frames per second is what we're 32 frames per second. We're transmitting at 32 frames per second. Your brain, my brain, picks up and perceives at so many frames per second. The higher the rate, the more breaks there are. The more breaks there are, the more opportunity there is for me to perceive or misconceive. So meditation and yoga slows the brain rate down. We go from beta to alpha. We go from alpha to delta. Delta, usually you start to do, you start doing vulture pose. That's what we call vulture pose. I get in trouble if I don't do this. You're also patient. Far out. Okay. When you're sitting meditating or you're sitting relaxing, when you're doing something and you start doing this, your brain is going down, it's slowing down, it's slowing down. It's like it's between 6 and 12 frames per second. I mean, what does that do? That means we have an opportunity to see more of what is. And the goal in existence is to be with what existence, to be with what actually is. And my commitment determines how do I perceive what is. And yoga and meditation is a process to apply my own mind, my focus, my concentration, to get to that single point where I'm who I am. And then, if we go into theta state, it's a whole other state. But the whole wave of how we perceive is determined upon what we do, what we eat, and where we focus. That's what yoga is about. Yoking body, mind, and spirit. So we would like to be able to see what is. We would like to perceive what is actually as it is. Not based upon, is it right or not? That's generations and generations and generations of the only way to be happy and safe is to be right. Well, in many cases, it's totally accurate. I mean, you go and used to be, you go out and you go tripping across the field where the saber-toothed tiger was, you're screwed, man. It's over. Bada boom, your dinner. That's in the DNA. It's in the DNA. Develop the root brain, right? Fight or flight. We live in a world and in a time where the ruling brain for the effective human being is a prefrontal cortex. It's the Buddha brain. How do I fit into the whole? How do I bring myself to this center point to where all the chatter about where am I, how am I, who is, what's right, what isn't right. All of that perception can be brought into a singular line by marshaling your energy and using it appropriately. The body has many more, but there are 7 main chakras inside of the body. They're the wheels, locations where the energy of life moves. It moves. It condenses. It's clustered there. There's ganglia, there's a lot of meridian points grouped together, yada, 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 on and on and on. Bottom line is, you can feel it. You could feel it physically. You can feel it energetically. And when you feel that, and you are present to see, I'm using the word see, it's not visual sight, it's sensorial sight. When you see that, and you perceive that as you, the whole world opens up. Because you can use that energy. Then you can use that force. You can use that power to move your life where you want it to be. Nobody here wants to tell you what to do. We don't want to tell you what to do. We don't want to tell you who to be. It's hard enough to be me. If you could be me, we could talk. We could work something out. Problem is when I want to be you or you want to be me, and in reality, you can't be me. Nobody can be you. So this practice is to yoke ourself so that we can determine who do we choose to be. How do we choose to perceive what's happening? Do I see it as part of the flow of the whole? There's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe you didn't notice, but there's a lot of stuff going on. All over the planet, all over the cosmos. Lots going on. Question is, how do I fit in what's going on as it unfolds? And there's nobody who can determine that but me. Okay, so you're on the beach in Encinitas, the cliff falls, you're gone. Boom. Happens. Happens. I wasn't there. Didn't happen to me. I could trip out on, oh my God, how terrible. And I could run down the whole consequence of, all the space between seeing what actually is. What actually is it occurred. No more, no less. It occurred. You had a flat tire. It occurred. That person cut you off. It occurred. If you decide that you want to throw your life force behind a perception of that wasn't right, do more yoga. Do more meditation. Spend more time in the real world. Get out of the concrete jungle. Go out into the desert. Go out into the forests. Go and swim in the bodies of water. Get out of the insanity that is locked in the perception that this is how it should be. This isn't how it should be. This is how it is. See it for what it is. And yoga will let you be you when all of that stuff is going on. If it affects you, it affects you. Then it's part of your world. How can you serve the whole? Be you. Be you. And then you get to decide, do I walk the path of kindness and compassion? Do I walk the path of gentleness? Do I walk the path of confrontation? Tempered behavior? Temperamental mindset? I know what. Do I walk the path that I'm always right? That's the path that's being, I almost said the word, that's being trumpeted out there globally. The change of age that we're experiencing as a human being and the confusion that you feel has nothing to do with the politics that's going on. It has nothing to do with the social social fabric that's going. It has nothing to do with that. Your unease has to do with the fact that the vibration of your inner core being isn't matching up with who you are relative to walking on this planet. The core frequency of the planet is changing. 8.3, not so much anymore. Different frequency. So here we are walking around on the big speaker we call Mother Earth. And it's been playing this cool music all along, and sometimes there's arpeggios, and there's all this stuff going on. And we feel very at home walking around on this. Well, now there's a whole new music that's coming from this earth. And it's coming from the sky. And it's all interlocking. And it's called the Age of Aquarius. The dawning of the Age of Aquarius is dawned. So let's let it dawn on us that it's our choice how we want to be. It's our choice. Do we meet this increased frequency and match it so that we can use it? Or do we want to be right and say, no, you can't do that? It's been like this for thousands of years. It can't change. That's perception. What is? It's changing. Gasoline can't possibly $2.90 a gallon. It can't be. Perception. Of course it can be. It can be whatever it's going to be. And the beauty and the whole message here is that you, beautiful, beautiful human beings, wherever you are, you get to be whoever you want to be. And that's what yoga gives you. Yoking of body, mind, and spirit. So that you can determine, what do I perceive? And if you want to see what's real, slow the frequency down. Walk in the meditative mind. In Japan, they have things called, anybody been to a healing forest in Japan? Anybody? They have these, and this is prescribed by physicians in Japan. Okay? You have a dis-ease, can be very serious, cannot be very serious, whatever. And they will take and they will send you to the healing forest for X amount of time, for X number of days, and what do? You go and you sit in the forest. and you feel the frequency of the real world. Mother Earth vibrating. Earth, water, fire, air, all going like this. And your piece of earth, water, fire, air, and ether begins to pulsate with it. It entrains with the healing frequency of the natural world. This is real. This is in Japan. It's been in Japan for many years, and it is prescribed. It's prescribed. So the reality is that if we will take ourselves and unify with what is, not with how we perceive it, with what is, we heal ourselves. If you think that Bernie Sanders is the biggest jackass in the world, or flip the party, whatever you want. If you think that person is just not right, do an experiment. Take that thought, pull it out, give it away. Just drop it. And look at what you see and not what you perceive. And what you see is another human being who they are, however they're being who they are. If they're driving toward you in a car, get the heck out of the way. But if they're not, are you going to use your life force on that? Seriously? Come on. You could be playing the piano. You could be doing something else. And I'm really, really, really thankful that you're here this morning to do this, because we're going to do some stuff. And I'd like you just to keep up the best you can. So we begin every class with a mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Fake it. Just make some sound. I'm sure you learned it. All right. All right, now take and put the palms flat together. Pull the thumbs back at the sternum. Close your eyes. Roll them up to the root of the nose. Through the nose, inhale, drop the belly forward. Exhale, pull the belly back. Inhale deep to begin the Adi Mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Nice big breath, belly out. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Relax your breath, come lying on your back. Arms are at the sides, palms are facing down. Legs are side by side. Adjust as you need to so that if you have to angle a little bit so you're not on somebody's feet, no big deal. All right, legs are flat. Legs are side by side. Arms are at the sides, palms facing down. Now what I'd like you to do is to slightly tuck your chin so that your chin does not migrate toward the back of the room, because we don't want you to do that. Now take and squeeze gently the muscles in the lower abdominal area from the umbilicus down. Feel your hips on the ground. In fact, just lightly press your lower back down. Now keep this pressure and this focus. And I'd like you to, with the knee locked, if possible, inhale the right leg up to 90 degrees. And exhale down. And now the left side, inhaling up, exhaling down, side to side. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. As you do this, I'd like you to concentrate just below your belly button. Imagine there's a string tied to your big toe, and as you inhale, it's being pulled straight up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, that string is just lowering the leg down. The leg is rotating in the hip joint. In Kundalini Yoga, we use the mantra Sat Nam. S-A-T-N-A-M, Sat Nam. My true identity is that I am a reflection of the divine. And just as the divine, just as God creates, you have the faculty to create. There's no difference. You are made in the image of God, Goddess. That's you. Now keep your chin from lifting toward the back of the room. Keep it slightly tucked. You're doing good. Steady as you go here. This body, this flesh and bone, this water, blood, tissue, carries us around, gives us a read on what's happening in our personal and peripersonal space, that area around us. This body perceives and can feel the magnetic push and pull of life as it unfolds as we walk on this little speaker of Mother Earth. The blue marble, whose frequency is changing. The rate at which it's vibrating, the megahertz, are shifting, they're increasing. This is where some of the pressure's coming from. And people think it's political, they think it's religious, they think it's personal. All of those things have an effect. Those are the things through which we perceive the reality of the pressure that we feel. It's just that you feel it. It's real. See it for what it is. And to do that, you must have a body that's tuned in and centered so the energy can move through the chakras and you can manage your life. Another 30 seconds, up and down. Every stroke, I am, I am, I am. This is you inside of you. Use your mind and your focus. Complete your cycle and relax them down. Now just relax for just a moment. Feel the heartbeat. Feel the blood flow. Feel the skin. If you're sweating, you can feel how the body so perfectly aerates itself to adjust your temperature, to be comfortable. Make yourself comfortable in your mind. Take your arms and put them straight up toward the ceiling, palms facing in, shoulder width apart, fingertips pointing straight up to the ceiling. Put the legs side by side, lightly press the toes forward. Keep the chin from migrating back. Now you're pushing down through the lower back. Inhale both legs up to 90 degrees and exhale them down. And please continue, up and down. Take what your body will give you. Concentrate in that lower portion below the umbilicus, above the pubic bone, below the umbilicus. The sacrum, the triangular shape. It's the Trinity. This isn't easy. I want you to use the lower abdominals and not the back. Concentrate on using those areas, that navel down in toward the sacrum, down in the middle, down low. It's like, yeah, there it is. Up and down. That's what you have to sacrifice. Sacred. Sacred means sacrificial. Find your sacred self. What are you willing to drop to be perceptive of who you are? Come on, come on, you're almost there. You're almost there. Beautiful. Take what the body will give you, don't freak out. That's a perception. You're great. Oh my God, you're so great. Just be who you are. Appreciate it. Inhale the legs up. Exhale. Bring the knees to the chest. Wrap your arms around the knees and just relax there. Keep your head down. Let your body relax a little bit. Find yourself inside of yourself. By that I mean, with your eyes closed, what do you see? You see either dark or light or whatever it is that you see. Go to where you're seeing and just stay there. Relax your body and stay where you are. Be who you are. Observe. See what is there. If you see visions, don't think about the visions. Don't perceive. Simply be. Human being. Be who you are. Beautiful. Santok, wisdom. Perceive the wisdom in your body, in your breath, in the best of you. Another 20 seconds, just steady, relaxed. Now, take a nice cleansing breath, please. Let it go. Now, as you inhale through the nose, again, keeping your chin tucked, you don't want to push. The reason I keep saying that is I don't want you to push down through the back of the head. You're using the lower abdominal area. Now, as you open your arms, I want them to come up and out to the side at 60 degrees up toward the ceiling, but a little bit spread. Yeah, perfect. Now, at the same time, put your legs up and forward at 60 degrees from the floor. Yeah, there you go. And now come back down. Put your arms around them as you exhale. Now continue. Inhaling up and out. And exhaling back in your pace, your breath, your rhythm. Concentrate that you're moving and creating the focal point. The focal point of below your umbilicus, below your belly button. Yeah. Whatever your body can do, just do. Don't worry. You know, when we think we're not doing it quite right or I should be better. That's all perception with preference. I prefer this, therefore what I perceive is this. We're not seeing what is. My God, your body's moving. Or your body's not moving. Fantastic. You are who you are, and that is that. You fit perfectly inside of you. You don't have to be anything else. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. If you need to have a mental focus, focus on you. Focus on being blessed. Focus on being the child of the Creator. The Christian ethos, they said Jesus was the Son of God. One of many, but the Son of God. What does that mean? That means that Daddy could do all of this creation, and Son is next in line to do all of this creation. You have it in you. It's in the very fabric of your being that you are divine. Let's relate to that. Come on, now is the time you can start to cheat. I know. Let's do your best, that's all. Use the breath. Feel the breath. Feel the body. The more aware you are, the more effective. If the breath is automatic, if the movement is automatic, the endocrine system, the nervous system, the glandular system, the muscular system, the respiratory system, they're all going to benefit. If you want to benefit your mental systems, if you want to benefit your energetic systems to the max, feel and be aware of every movement, every breath, everything that you're doing, and let the breath drive the movement. We're so very fortunate to be able to be together like this on a Sunday morning, to be who we are, in a room with everybody else being who they are, sharing our magnetic field, sharing our auric body, sharing the life force that moves us. It's called community, common unity. The unity here is to be who you are. Yoke, unify, body, mind, and spirit. This is my breath, this is my body, Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. So those of you who have done this a lot, and there are many of you in the room, I suggest that at this point you realize you're not going to do it as you've done it before. So it's pretty darn easy for you to be in this place and focus your mind and feel your body move with the breath. Feel your body move with the breath. Respond as the knees come in and the breath gets pushed out. Feel yourself. You're doing it good. Hang on. You have less than a minute to go. Less than a minute. No expectation. Don't drive yourself to feel something. Feel it. It's already there. Yeah. It's okay. It's beautiful. You're fantastic. 25 more seconds. Satnam. Satnam. Bring the knees in, wrap the arms around them, please. Now take and extend the right leg straight up. Inhale. Exhale that leg down parallel to the ground, but don't touch. Inhale up, exhale down, and move at a good medium pace. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Now try to get that leg to rotate in the hip socket. And drive the movement from the umbilicus, from down below the belly button, from the navel point. Sacrifice your tendency to use your back. Don't use your back. Use your navel. Preserves your back. Steady, steady, steady. Now switch legs and continue the movement. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. I am the divine. I am who I am. I am a conscious woman. I'm a conscious man. Gifted with this flow of life to see, feel, and perceive the divine creative force as it unfolds. Switch legs again, please. One last time, switch legs. Concentrate at the navel point. Try not to push down through the back of the head. Keep your chin lightly tucked. That'll drive the energy to the Nabhi chakra. Now inhale up, exhale, wrap around the knees and rock on your spine, and very carefully rock yourself up and come standing. Standing up, feet are shoulder width apart. Stretch the arms up. Press the base of the palm upward. Pull the fingertips toward the back of the wall. Don't lean back. Lift. Inhale as you lift. Bend like a hinge down at the waist, and exhale and elongate forward. And continued forward bends straight up, and then elongating the whole distance up and down. And now go quickly. Now inhale up. Exhale, release, relax, shake it out a little bit. Come lying flat on your back. Arms at the sides, palms facing up, and please release your body into the floor. Allow yourself to let go. Do whatever you have to do to achieve that. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. If you can lie with your palms facing up, that would be nice. 72,000 nerve endings in the surface of the hands, and we like that to be exposed so that the magnetic push and pull, which is achieved through the electrical impulses inside of the body, so that that can transmit in and around your whole self. Just relax as best you can. Don't worry about it. Just do whatever you got. Through your nose, take a smooth breath in, raising your belly. And then when you let it go, just let your shoulders release. Feel that sensation of relaxation. Let the breath be loose and natural. And if you feel tightness anywhere, do the same thing. Just raise the belly a little bit with some breath. Go to that hip or those knees or whatever and let it go. And bring that physical sensation, see it, feel it. It's not a thinking, it's a being. You don't have to see anything with your eyes. Feel through your body, the whole body. You can feel where you're touching the floor. Use your brain. Tell your body, let go. And feel it respond. And be who you are. Just be this sensation of a body resting on Mother Earth. Let yourself feel your vast connection. It's real. It's there. Please don't lose yourself. Use this opportunity to stay focused on your connection with your consciousness. Because this is what we can apply when life unfolds and we want to impose on it this perception that it's really not good. This is bad. Why did they do that? Why didn't I? All of those questions that come from the perceptive field of insecurity. Feel your body. Sharpen your focus. Let it go. Be just right who and where you are. See if you can do that flawlessly for another 45 seconds. One frame, one vision, one sensation. You inside of you. Now please take a deep inhale. Let it go. And a second deep full breath in and out. Now please draw your knees into your chest and begin to piston your legs in and out. Just like you're push and pull, push and pull. Do it hard. Push and pull. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Pull your knees in, inhale. Release the breath, rock on your spine. And please, come standing. Now take care. Put your palms flat together, out in front of you, directly in front of your throat. Keep your faces forward just like this. The inhalation goes through the nose, and then the hands go up at the 60-degree angle, and as they do, we drop our head back. And then as it comes back down, we exhale. This is done with the eyes closed, and it looks like this. So it's inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam mentally. Close your eyes, continue the movement with a deep breath, and please feel the breath in the throat. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. This is a very powerful Kriya that we're doing. It's called Kanta Padma Kriya, the lotus of the throat. In nearly every scriptural writing and native tradition, the power of the word is present. In the beginning was the Word. That vibration. The creation begins with that sound. Create the sound in your own breath as you move the arms up and out, drop the head fully back, concentrate at the throat, which is where you create your world. Whether it's a spoken word, a whispered word, or a silent word. This is where you create your world. Steady as you go. The more focus you put into it, the more you feel the breath, the more you feel the body moving, and you feel the coordination there. Even if you have to imagine it deeply. Feel the body as you move. Feel it. If you move too fast, you'll miss it. If you move too slow, you'll lose your focus. Find the flow of life unfolding as it fills your body with Sat And as it's returned back to the source, Nam. Eyes are closed. In the previous Kriya, we stimulated that power center, the axle of our body, the axis point where all energy moves through that navel, through the Dantian. We balanced our energy, both physical and energetic, and now we're focusing that energy into our throat, into the lotus of our throat, so that when we determine, when we speak in our mind, in our thoughts, in our words, we're very clear to create our relationship as life unfolds. 20 more seconds. You know your body, you know what it can do. Just appreciate it. Complete your cycle. Inhale out, exhale back. Please come sitting on your heels. You can use bolsters or anything you need to be comfortable. Sit on your heels. Put your arms out to the sides, please, with the palms cupped facing up. Open the armpit by stretching outward. Adjust on your mats as you need to. Now, in this position, with the eyes closed, inhale and turn as if you're looking straight out across the left arm. Exhale as the closed eyes sweep the horizon line, and in, looking straight out over the right arm. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Sat. Na. I am the divine. With each stroke, inhaling left, exhaling right, concentrate and try to feel the breath move through the throat. You could even constrict the throat just a little bit, just so that you can feel that movement, stimulating the Visuddha Chakra. The lotus of the throat has 16 petals. In traditional yogic philosophy, that means that 16 of the 50 sounds that create the universe are centered there, more than any other location. Your interface as a being on this planet Earth is determined by how you use your throat, how you use your word. Chin is parallel to the ground. Keep up, keep up. Now face forward, inhale deep. Stretch the arms, stretch, 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 stretch. Open the armpit, stretch. Now let the breath go. Relax the hands down. Switch into an easy cross-legged posture straight away. Easy posture. Put your hands on your knees. Straighten your spine. Adjust so that you're right in the middle of the sits bones. Not too far forward, not too far back. Hands on the knees. Now inhale the left shoulder up and exhale and lower it down. Inhale the right shoulder up, exhale and lower it down. Don't move your head side to side. Nice and straight. Once you get it, close your eyes. Smooth, purposeful movement here. Purposeful movement. Feel the breath as it comes in through the throat. Face is forward, chin is parallel to the ground. Beautiful, just like that, one shoulder at a time. Feel the breath as it draws your shoulder up, Let it go. Move the shoulder down, up and down. Doesn't have to be fast, just a nice full breath. Steady, 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 just another half a minute or so. Isolate. Inhale, raise both shoulders, keep the neck relaxed. And now release and relax. Come right back onto your heels. Put both of your arms straight, parallel in front of you. Palms are facing down. Put your head back. Open your eyes. Careful not to hyperextend. Look straight up toward that ceiling and begin a breath of fire. Drive the breath from below the umbilicus. Try not to lean back. Try to stay perpendicular to the floor. Very good adjustment. Sitting in easy pose, if you can't be on your heels, that's A-okay. Whatever you got to do. Straight spine, good, strong, rhythmic breath. Doesn't have to be fast. Arms are parallel to the ground. Concentrate, look up, try not to wink or blink. Strengthening the relationship with the 5th and 6th chakra. Steady. Lock it in 15 seconds. Pump the navel. Look at the sky. Excellent. Excellent. Now with a deep inhale, close the eyes. Inhale deep, raise the head upright. Hold the position. Inhale more if you can. Relax the breath. Relax the arms. Now immediately switch back to easy pose. Back to cross-legged posture. Put the hands in the down at the lower back, palms up, interlace the fingers so that the hands are interlaced. Now sit very straight. Very straight. Think about your spine. It's very straight. Shoulders are lightly back. Now drop your head forward and push your chin a little bit down toward the clavicle. And it won't be a smooth breath. Begin a breath of fire. There should be sufficient pressure that you can feel that breath. Excellent. Chin all the way down. Just relax the hands down behind the back, interlaced. Push your chin down. Yeah. You could totally feel the difference when you just sit normal and push your chin down. Straight spine, but push your chin down. It's called prana packing. You're really affecting that Vishadri chakra, the Vishada. Come on. Good, smooth, strong breath. Just less than a minute to go. Concentrate at your throat. Massage the throat. Energize the throat. The power of your word creates your world. It's this focus that gives you the ability to see what is and be you in the face of what is without trying to perceive it in a preferential way. You need to be right all the time by being you. You inside of you, that's right. It's a joyous place to be. It's a place of yoga. Last 15 seconds. Now inhale very deep, belly out, chest up, head upright. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, chin parallel. Concentrate powerfully at the throat. Now relax the breath and the hands. Now bring the hands onto the knees, palms facing up. Touch the thumb and forefinger into Gyan Mudra. Sit with the eyes closed, very straight spine. Now we're going to just turn the head again as if you're looking off, straight off of that right shoulder. Inhale right, and then exhale as you sweep across as if you were looking left. Inhaling right, exhaling left, smooth, deep, not a fast movement. Feel the breath move in the body as you move the chin. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale, I am. I am the truth. The truth is that I am. God loves me so much. She created me. I can feel me. I am part of it. Sat Nam. You are the divine creative force manifesting. Trillions of intelligences make up your physical body. Let them do their job. You focus on you. Feel the breath. As you turn your head, you imagine you're looking further and further and further away in each direction and across the horizon line. You're expanding your sensitivity, your inner vision, out and out and out. You are soul. You are limitless, with all full faculty of the divine to create, manifest, and be. Little over 30 seconds to go. Take it slow. Take it slow. Feel the breath move through the throat as you rotate on the axis, the second vertebra. You're just turning, rotating, inhaling and exhaling. Last little bit. Now please face forward and inhale deep, belly out, chest up. Lift your spine a little, squeeze your sphincter, your little root. Now let the pressure up, but keep the spine up. Please concentrate from the throat to the crown. From the throat to the very top of the head. Now hold this focus from the throat to the top of the head. And relax your legs straight out in front of you and lean back on your hands. just as you need to. Now keep your spine in a straight line, but you're leaning back at a 60-degree angle. You can look at me if you need to. Now gently open your eyes, drop your head back, find a single point on the ceiling with a loose, natural breath. Lock your eyes into that single point. Try not to wink, try not to blink. If you need to squint your eyes to keep from blinking, you can do that a little bit. Whatever you need to do. Become aware of the breath as it comes through the nose, and you can feel it pulling down through the throat. The belly moves the breath. The lower belly moves the breath. The eyes achieve the focus. So you can feel the throat and all of the crown. Everything is connecting so that your super self, your divine self, will express itself by seeing what is, being who we are. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Look through the spot. Just as we were expanding out, turning our head, look through that spot and let the breath come in and go out of that spot and go deep, deep, deep into the outer space, reflected in your inner space. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Feel your whole body. Coordinate your body. You can feel the breath in your throat. You can feel the breath pull and push, and you can look right straight without flinching, straight into that spot. Straight through that spot. Careful not to hyperextend your neck. Make yourself comfortable. The head lean back, creating that pressure on the thyroid and the parathyroid. This is stimulating the atlas vertebra, the very top of the spine. That's where your faith lies. Everything balances on the very top of the spine. And the power of the word is what creates that ability to focus and see. Sat Na. Sat Na. This last little breath, let the breath become really long. Just try to take a couple of very long, slow breaths. Gently close your eyes and inhale the head upright. Exhale, let the breath go. Sit up now and come sitting on the heels for the last exercise. Move conscious and slow. Feel your body. Stay in your space. Sit on your heels. Interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs, and extend the index fingers straight up. Pull the palm of the thumb together. Now take and raise this right straight up so that you're in a straight line from your hips to the tips of the index finger. In this position, as a singular unit, I want you to roll your eyes up and imagine you're looking through the tips of the index fingers and there's a beam of light going deep, deep, deep into the cosmos. Now, in the upright position, perfectly perpendicular to the floor, inhale. Now, gently, as you exhale, gently lean forward with a straight spine from the hips about 8 inches. Now, inhale back across center. Exhale back about 8 inches, stretching up. So you're inhaling straight up to the center and you're exhaling forward. And then you're exhaling back. And this in and out breath, you're taking and you're creating a big arc of light in the heavens. Make your mark as far out into the heavens as you can. You're the creator. You're the divine. Make your mark. Take care of your body issues. Please take care. Be careful. Make your mark. Use the breath. Use your mind. You're the guiding light. You're the creative force. All flowing through you. Just a little bit more. Eyes are closed. Now inhale, upright, straight up in the center. Inhale, push your eyes up. Now release the breath through the nose. Relax the breath. Let the hands unhook and sweep them down. And transition into a cross-legged posture. And sit with a very, very straight spine with your eyes closed, please. Make yourself as relaxed as you can. Use any props you need. Now just be really, really straight. Head is over the heart. Shoulders are over the hips. Eyes are closed. Now please concentrate your sensory self at your throat. Feel the root of the tongue and feel your throat. Take and put your forearms parallel to the ground, so they're floating out in front of you. The palms are open, facing up. Now see if you can feel the surface of your hands and your throat at the same time. take and touch the tip of the index finger to the tip of the thumb. Now hold this position. Coordinate the sensation of this wisdom. Forearms are parallel to the ground. They're not they don't angle up. They don't angle up. Now begin to catch this mantra with the eyes closed. Had Hare Hari Wa He Guru. Had Hare Hari Wa He Guru. Had. Just make the sound. Try to match the sound. Monotone. Open yourself to the abundance of the universe. The abundance of the universe, all of creation, responding to the sound that you're creating in your throat. Feel it in your throat. Now whisper. Whisper. Hare Hare Wa He Guru. Hare Hare. Feel it in your throat. Open to the abundance of all of the creation. Responding to your throat. Your third eye, your crown. You as a total being. Roll the eyes up. Inhale, smooth. Listen to the mantra repeating in your mind. Let the pressure of the breath off. Sit very straight, please. Now relax the hands down in a comfortable position. Be really still. Relax the crown, shoulders, down through your arms. Let the body hold itself. In this quiet inner space, see yourself in abundance. The concept of abundance, no lack, total fulfillment, fully in abundance. In your body, in your mind, in your environment, in your relations, in all of your existence now, before, and forward, in full abundance. See yourself, create an image of yourself in full abundance. Focus. Take advantage of what you set up, where you are. Focus. Image of yourself, full abundance. Repeat after me. I am abundance.
I am abundance.
I have no lack.
I have no lack.
I am abundance.
I am abundance.
I am grateful.
I am grateful.
I am full.
I am full.
I am great.
I am grace.
I am grace.
I am grace.
I am abundance.
I am abundance.
Let this sound reverberate through every cell that you've created, out beyond your physical, all the way through the heavens to the unseen, to the beyond the beyond. Let your statement reverberate. Now please put your hands in prayer pose at the center of the chest. Inhale. May the long sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the creative force, the creative power, the creative essence guide our way on to be healthy, happy, holy human beings, seeing all and knowing all as a gift of life. May we ever, ever be kind, caring, and compassionate. May peace rule our day, and may love fill our hearts. Inhale. Sa Satnam, bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you for being here. Next Sunday, I won't be here for the Sunday Connection. Somebody else will be here for the Sunday Connection, so please come. I'll be back personally in 2 weeks on Sunday. And if you ever want to do a class at home, we've started putting all of the Sunday Connections up on my YouTube channel, Sevak Singh Yogi. So if you want to do a class at home, it's up there. I'd like to remind you there's a lot of great things happening. Take a look at the board as you go out. In particular, if you've not done the long course that starts in November here at Anahata, sign up. Just do it. You won't be sorry. And if I can serve you, let me know. We have a 4-day residential retreat coming up in September 12, 13, 14, 15. If you can't make the whole retreat, Anahata is coordinating the Friday night full moon, which is coming up on that 13th. And it's a 2.5-hour in the light of the moon, under the stars meditation at Heart and Soul. So keep tuned in, see what's happening. And if I can serve you, please let me know. I will be here next Thursday, so I hope to see you then. Sadhana. Oh, you go. If you're out there in the world watching, go to SevakSingh.com. You can't miss it. It's all there. Sadhana. SevakSingh.com. Sadhana. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can't go wrong.